GenRight Nation, I'm Tony Pellegrino, and this is Tech Talk. Thanks for joining us. Tech Talk is a live show that we do every Wednesday, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, to talk about Jeeps, how to drive them, how to build them, everything to do with Jeeps. So thanks for joining us. If you're joining us live, that's awesome because it gives me a chance to interact with you guys and field your questions. You know, we try to get to all the questions that everybody sends across. All you need to do, by the way, is just comment and include as much information as you can. And Jennings will try and get that read off to me. Let's see. If you would please hit the subscribe button. That way you'll get the notifications every time we go live. And you won't miss anything. Hopefully this is one of those shows you don't want to miss. If you did miss the last Tech Talk, you can go back on YouTube is the easiest place to rewatch it, and go to the live tab, and then you'll just see all the live Tech Talk shows that we do there. Jen, who we got watching so far?
Kathy McCavis says hello. Chris Carey, hey GenRight. JC Cologne says hello GenRight family. Jerry
Nice.
DeRimple says hello Tony and friends.
All right, Jerry.
Keith Crum says hello GenRight family. Two Feather Channel wants to hear about the upgrades. Richard Peterson says hello. Gone Wheeling says hello all. George Files reporting in from South Chicago suburbs. Nick Repanich, anyone coming up to the Prairie City races?
Oh, good question.
Keith Nieces says, hello, GenRight family, my favorite time of the week. Always an informative show. Rick Turner, Arkansas Rick here. It's time for school with Sensei Tony. Kyle Ross says, I'm here. Kathy McCavis says, night shirt, Tony.
Thanks, brand new. Thanks for noticing.
Jeep Adventures say, lights over lockers.
Oh, yeah.
Cracker Jack JLU says, hey, GenRight Nation. Wayne Kinchy says hello from Wisconsin. Let's see what needs I have tonight. Theodore Miranda says hello from B&G 4x4. Tim Gosh says have fun at TDS. We got Ginger Raimundo says hi, Tony and Jennings.
Nice,
Hi, Ginger.
Nice.
Jason Camp is watching. Barber Street says got my parts on. Bobby and Amy Cleveland say hello. Esther Parrott Newcomb is watching. Anthony Chevalier says, see you guys at TDS this weekend.
Good.
Mike Stewart is watching from Arkansas. Josh Nesser's watching, says hello, everyone.
All right. Hello, Josh.
Barber Street says hello from Savannah, Georgia, about to get loaded with drywall.
Oh, at least with drywall.
Glenn Maskell says, hey guys. Ernie Field says hello from Sand Hollow.
Nice.
Daniel Ross is watching you from the air to Japan.
Wow.
Cool.
Wow.
Amy
cool.
and Bobby Cleveland are from Yukon, Oklahoma. And Sean Flaherty says, hello, GenRight Nation from Simpsonville, Kentucky. Love Tech Talk. Jeff Lone says, hey, everyone.
Wow.
And
We
Steve
got a lot of people
Bird
watching. That's great.
says hello from Michigan. And Deborah Carnell says hello from Chandler,
Hi, Deborah.
Arizona.
Yes.
Mark Lawrence says hello, GenRight Nation, from driving in traffic on the way to Harris Ranch. See you tomorrow at TDS.
Okay, good.
Tomorrow?
Good. Yeah. Yeah.
wow.
I'm headed out tomorrow.
Albert Gutierrez says hi, guys. And Drake Welding from Santa Cruz. Daniel Partita's watching. All hail Tony. All right.
All right. That's enough.
There's more.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Sure appreciate it. And I have lots of good stuff to talk about. We're going to be talking about K&N tonight. We're going to be talking about new product from Vision X. We're going to be talking about product from Design Engineering Inc., DEI. Not the same DEI that's in the news. This is a different DEI. And let's go ahead and get started. All right. Featured product today is the GenRight gas tank access plate. If you don't have one of these, you need one. This is a simple thing that gets installed and goes right over the top of your fuel pump in your cargo area. The nice part about it is it has this aluminum removable top, but the way this is designed, it's 3/16 thick. It is rounded, so as you reach in to work on your fuel pump, you're not cutting your arms or doing anything. You'll paint this after you get it mounted, but it is a really nice piece. I think they're $150 or so dollars, pretty affordable, and includes all the hardware you need to put it in. So we offer a couple different models. You just have to look and choose which one is right for your Jeep. Okay? Next.
Hey, your dad and Trish
Are
sent
watching
a
too?
text. They have a new great granddaughter.
Oh,
And I
nice.
sent a picture. She's so cute.
Oh,
Congratulations, guys.
oh, that's awesome. Yep. All right. That's cool. So that's from my stepsister. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay. We are going to talk about the GenRight SoCal Overland trip that we just did. We have a special guest here tonight. Chad, why don't you come on up? Chad was on the trip with us. And Chad is a GenRight customer that I met, 2 years ago? Down at a Jeep night?
At least 2 years ago.
2 years, okay. And he was on the trip, had a great time, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I saw some of the pictures and videos you posted. It looked like you had a good time.
So many things. I mean, I'm born here in San Diego. So many things I didn't even know were out there, or where they were located, even if I knew where they were out there. So yeah, it was a great trip.
That's cool. I heard other people that were kind of Southern California locals say the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, wow, I've been here all my life and didn't even know this was here.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Glenn says, nice. Hey, Chad.
How's it going?
Glenn was another one on the trip. And Josh, right?
Yeah.
So
Hey, Anthony Chevalier asked, are you going to have those tank access at TDS for a TJ?
I can bring some if he wants to buy one there, for sure. I'm not having a booth, by the way. I'm just bringing the RV and trailer, and we're going to do our own runs. So I think you're going to join me for some part of it.
Saturday,
Yeah. So, and that's where Mark
they're,
Lawrence said he was headed.
They're
I know.
requesting XL shirts.
XL shirts as
Yeah.
well.
Can you
Okay.
bring some?
I definitely can. So, okay. As far as the trip goes, I didn't check the mileage. It was the chart said 200 miles. We had 8 vehicles total, 12 people, and it was a good group. But the guys stayed together. Nobody left anybody behind.
Yeah. Very diverse in size vehicles and,
Yeah.
and types.
Yeah, we had a
Right.
2-door TJ, right?
TJ,
You know,
LJs, yeah.
yeah, all the way up. So yeah, it was pretty cool. And we have a video prepared for you that we want to watch. So can you spin around and let's watch that? And Chad and I can give everybody a little commentary as we're watching it. Let's see here. I think we're on it. Let's pull it up. Jennings made this for us.
I can't.
Can't quite hear it.
Louder. Okay, where are we going this time?
Hey, this time
was
we
too
are
loud.
headed down almost to the Mexican border. So right off the 8 at the S2, there's a Chevron station, and we're going to meet there, a group of our friends, and then we're going to overland all the way back up through Ocotillo, Anza Borrego, into Truck Haven. It's going to be great. It's a 4-day adventure, and today is day 0, so we just got to get down there and kind of get set up, and then we'll meet everybody tomorrow morning. So this shows you, pretty diverse vehicles, everything from some on 35s on up. Everybody was airing down. This is our meetup spot and air down.
Ron Channel says, you're looking good, Chad.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a little swag.
You're gonna be freezing out here, right?
Like your swag, Harry?
I love the flag.
Yeah.
So just handing it out. The weather was perfect. I mean, you couldn't have asked for better.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome.
I was surprised it wasn't windy.
Yeah.
Swag, man.
Yeah. Everybody's got to have their GenRight swag. That's part of the fun of coming on a GenRight run.
It really is.
All right, this is one of the canyons we drove up. Obviously, we didn't go that fast, but gives you an idea. It's pretty tight.
I don't know. Some of those times we were going pretty fast though. We were flying.
Here's camp. This looks like, what, night 1? Day 2? Okay, good.
Wow. Wow, we can go all the way through it.
Oh, that's how he got up on top of that rock? This is the one that had the Indian pictographs?
That's cool. Rick, it's not that I'm so pale, it's that Tony's so tan.
Oh, this was optional. I should mention this was an optional line.
Yeah.
This.
I script a lot more than you do.
I like this stuff.
This is cool. This is really
like,
cool.
You know, pirates.
This is
It's like Tom Sawyer's Island at Disneyland.
Just feel the air coming through. It's all cool.
See, my skin's normal.
There's Chad.
Boy.
There's Ron now. He's gonna freak out. Look at that.
Whoa.
Go get him. Give me your water.
Unless you're fat. Then you have to try with it. I hope you show it.
Rib cage.
You gotta squeeze.
You gotta squeeze through there for
Oh
sure.
yeah, you gotta squeeze.
Let's see how Ron does through here. Come on, Jennings is a little thinner than I
I'll
am.
be fine.
Come on, Ron.
Yeah, you're good, Ron. Come on. Ron made it. No problem. So cool.
It is. I love it. You got a lot of good video, Jen.
Yeah, there's a full-length version on the Chasing Sunsets channel. It's 52 minutes long. If you guys want to watch that, go head over to Chasing Sunsets.
And this is really
Jeep
cool
Adventures.
out there.
Massive.
Yeah, massive.
And you can
Stretches
watch
all the way
the
across the
whole
road.
trip.
Look at the can. We went up here for the sunset. This was just awesome. And she did a time lapse of the sun going down.
Nice.
That was nice. Was this day 3? Or
that
night
was
3? Yeah, no, there we go. That was night 2. Now we're on day 3.
Pumpkin rocks.
Just all these rocks out in the middle of nowhere.
Gas dome.
The 100-foot mud hole.
You can see it bubbling up there.
I never even been on this.
That's cool, huh?
Yeah.
This is an old military site right on Salton Sea where they tested dropping the atomic bombs into the water. That flooded in 1905, I think we read. So, a long time ago. Oh yeah, this is fun.
Yeah. I think I'm going to pull my mirror in.
I kept asking him, I'm like, how close is that?
I was sliding right into it.
Yeah. Or, yeah.
Look at the dog just having fun. This is one of the many sand washes we raced down. There's Josh.
Trying to take a bunch of the optional lines over to you guys.
Yes. Oh, by the way, we timed us setting up our tent and the sleeping bags and everything 4 minutes. So for those of you that think, oh, tent camping is such a lot of work, it takes so long, all it only took 4 minutes. So we even stop and do a little cheers and then continue setting up camp. Look at that. Cooking steaks.
Another sunset.
Another sunset. Another nice one. The guys over talking. Bench racing. Oh no, a night run. There's always good for some trouble.
Jerry built his own geyser.
It's coming.
There's his geyser.
It's better there than anywhere else,
It's
right?
cool.
It's like a miniature show.
The band wasn't on?
Huh?
The band?
hear the
I always thought they
pet.
had a little tube that went down and it didn't rain.
It was fine, and then
Yeah, so Jerry, when we were racing down the sand wash, lost his intake.
Tony does say nothing
Yeah,
good
yeah.
happens at night.
no, it's not true.
But I think all the fun happens at night.
Yeah, end up disconnecting that one.
Yeah, and it ended up disconnecting the fan, and then it overheated. Yeah. It's okay, we got it cooled off and put some fluid back in it. That's it. All right.
There's good pieces, but you can't see through.
So now we're at the calcite mine.
Just in case we don't find better pieces, in case we can play with those.
Those are great ones. Good diffuser. Look at that. They like glows like alien rock. Look at that. No other rock glows like that.
You know, we're not at night and dug for rocks. Like snipe
This one's pretty good.
Do you know what snipe hunting is? We hunt for a
Back to camp.
Going home after another epic adventure.
Yeah, we sure had great weather. The group of people was fantastic. Everybody got along. Everybody kept up.
Yep.
Everybody had great radio etiquette.
Very shiny.
Just couldn't ask for more on this. So they were ready.
Oh, it was so dirty.
The dog's exhausted.
The stars were incredible last night.
Yeah, for sure.
I got up a couple times and was just blown away by the millions of stars out there.
We even slipped in a little night run last night.
Yeah, to the calcite mine.
Yeah. Then came back and I cooked up some carne asada for everybody.
That was fun.
Yeah, really just great.
Fireside chat.
Yeah, everybody was really, it's one of those things where at first you don't know everybody as well, but by the last night you know everybody and
Yeah.
everybody's talking it up.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that a lot.
I did too. Can't wait for our next adventure.
I know. We both you and I talked about a couple of things we want to bring next time that we left off our list. So we'll continue to refine that, and can't wait to get back out there and chase some more sunsets with you, honey.
Yes, with you.
All right, let's go back.
Glenn says Chase the dog.
Well, one of the
slept
things
for
while
10
we just
hours.
got this up, Chad, we'll just talk for a second. Next time. Oh, let's go back. Okay. We cooked appetizers every night. We had a group appetizer thing, which was super fun because it gave everybody a chance to kind of hang out and chat, about the day. And that was a lot of fun. So we try and do stuff like that each trip to make sure everybody's included and have some fun. So
Glenn said his dog Chase slept for 10 hours after we got home on his bed. He was beat.
just like Winston.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jennings gave him a bath and had to clean the bathtub 3 times. He was filthy. So.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks, Chad, for jumping on. All right. Any questions about the Overland trip? The only thing I have to say while you're looking for questions is if you missed it, you missed out. We put on these trips for free. It only costs you the gas to get there and a little bit of time. And some people couldn't join us for the whole time, so they ended up coming, late on Friday after work or whatever it was. I encourage you guys to, join us. I'm extending that invitation. So, guys and gals, of course. So, anyways, let's keep going on other stuff. Okay, next up, Vision X. I just got the brand new CR7 Pro lights, which I have right here. And these lights have a removable little cover on them. And you can see they come in 3 different colors: selective yellow, the clear, which diffuses, and the amber. And each of these covers just snaps on. I'm using the selective yellow on Aftershock, and I really like it. So part of the reason I like this light is this section right here. The LEDs under this can be used as a daytime running light, or what I'm using them for is my blinker or turn signal on each side. So I mount these on the bumper, And let me tell you, when I turn this on, there's no question which direction I'm turning. The cars in front of me are not going to turn in front of me. They're very, very bright. And then on a separate switch on my Switch Pros, I go ahead and turn on all the lights, and they're super bright. They're so bright. These two lights are so bright that I can turn off my headlights and you can't even tell. So they're very, very bright. I think it's 24,000 lumens. So plenty of power. It comes with all the bracketry to mount them, stainless steel hardware. This is a complete plug and play harness is included, including the relays, the switch, everything. I was going to turn these on and show you what we've got. So let's make sure. Okay, so there's the center section, right? Which would be the blinker, right? Like ding, 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 ding. And then you have the all on, which is just crazy bright.
Can't even see you.
Can't even see. Yeah.
It's like you're holding a star.
Yeah, and it's bright, like super bright. So it's a really nice compact light. I'm not crazy about lights that are too big on the front bumper anyways. So this is really about as big as I want to go. And this is brand new. I just saw these at SEMA and this last November and got some as soon as they were available. So I'm pretty excited about this. Now, also at the same time...
Wait. Two Feather Channel asked,
sure.
Are those lights DOT approved?
I think everything from Vision X is DOT, but we would have to, I haven't scoured the box to find out, but maybe check out their website. But they're pretty good about that with the daytime running light and everything. Obviously, the all-on feature, that is not DOT.
Price point?
Price point $749 for the pair with the wire harness and everything. And that's a totally plug and play thing. I already had bumper lights wired to my through my Switch Pro. So literally I just changed the plug and plugged them in and mine were good to go. It was a really easy upgrade for Aftershock. And I'm gonna put this pair on Terramoto to go out this weekend. The other thing I wanted to mention was I got this light for the front of Terramoto. I've always had a little light bar on the front, like a 12-inch light bar. This is called the Shocker. And the Shocker has this under section, which is completely selective yellow, like this. So that is made to shoot under the dust and still give you the ability to see. And then you've got the upper section that'll turn on and be like a regular light bar. Really, really nice light. Jamie and Jeff both have these.
Those are great at King of the Hammers.
They're great, yes. So this selective yellow is really good for the dust, and that's why everybody likes them. Of course, I've got the Vision X Vortex headlights on my JK Terramoto. We just put a set of these on, a few months ago on Jennings Sonic
Love
Jeep.
them.
And then
They look great.
if you're looking for rock lights, the Tantrum lights from them are great ones to have. I think it's a 12 light kit, I think is what it is.
Can you put that so we can see it?
Sure. There you go. I think it's 12 lights. That also comes with a full wire harness if you want to use it. If not, you just cut it off and hook it to a switch. And it's a pretty cool little kit.
12?
12, yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is a lot. And I think last time I checked, these were like $149. So we have them on our website, so check it out. All right. Any questions on any of that before I move on?
Anthony Chevalier asked, how do those compare to the KC gravity lights?
Okay, so I'm glad somebody asked about that. I happen to think that these put out the right amount of light for a rock light. I see too many rock lights that are too bright. And when you're night wheeling, you don't want to overexpose your eyes. You need enough light to be able to see, but not like glaring too bright. That's been one of my complaints about lights in general at night when you're night wheeling is, people load them all over, right? They got the A pillar, the upper light bar, the lower stuff. Well, the reality is if you're driving behind somebody, you can't even use all that stuff. So you need to think about it practically. And, I find this to be great light for driving at night and or I got to get under the vehicle and look for a noise or check something, this has plenty of light. Now, Vision X does make a more heavy duty version of this called the Pro Pod, and it's a full polycarbonate light, which is really nice, but they are a lot more expensive. So just kind of depends. This is great for the price point for sure.
Troy Merritt asked, how long is the shocker and what about mounting points?
Yeah, so the shocker comes in several different widths. I got the 12-inch version, and if you zoom in right here, you can see the different styles of mounting. Can you see that pretty good?
Yeah.
So, yeah, pretty easy. All right. And then the headlights, by the way, have, they're normal, right, high-low, but they also sell a connector that will give you an all-on feature. I think it's like $30 for the connectors. You put one on each side, and these two lights are as bright as a 52-inch light bar. Like, they are super bright. So if you're, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if you get, a pair of these new CR7s and those lights, like, you've got more than enough light to be out there, off-roading or looking for somebody or whatever you're doing out there. All right.
Two Feather Channel says, great. This would be a good reason to get rid of the factory JL fender lights turn signal then.
There you go. Exactly. That's, and we just did a video today that I know that GenRight's going to be putting out, and Vision X with these on Aftershock functioning. I talked all about it, so you'll definitely want to catch that. All right.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to clear this off, and we're going to talk about the next stuff. Set this over here. And next...
Will GenRight be at Jeep Beach this year?
We will not be. A lot of our dealers like JK Land will be there, and we may end up having one of our guys over there to participate with them. So, but have not figured that out. This year, I am way too busy. I've traveled a lot the last 2 years, and I'm trying to stay here and get a bunch of stuff done. So, sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry. You get all new products are coming
that's
down
right.
because of that.
That's right. Okay, so I have this to talk about.
The Jeep Beach party will go on without us.
It will go on without us.
Somehow.
Okay. DEI, Design Engineering Inc., sells this whole kit called the Boom Mat. Okay? And this entire kit is for your hardtop. So you put these in and it helps absorb sound. As we know, these things are not aerodynamic. We got big tires on them. There's a lot of road noise. And this will help absorb. And I just want to show you, it's a sizable kit. And what's cool is, and I was a little bit afraid of this because I saw this colored foam and I thought, oh man, it's going to be really dark. But they make it in 3 colors. They make it in white, gray, and black. And these things, I don't know if you can see it, but they have double stick tape on them, the really strong stuff, and they fit right inside. And this will help absorb that road noise. Keep in mind, the hard top is just what it is, hard, right? So the sound just reflects around in there. So you get something put in it that will help absorb the sound, and it's a lot more quiet. I know when we're really hauling, especially when you get out of state and the speed limit's 75 and everybody's going to 80, the Jeep's pretty loud. So to have something like this to cover, and it fits in the top, which is really nice, so you're not losing space or somehow limited. You just stick these things in, so just wipe it all down and then put them in. It does come with nice instructions, which basically tells you that. Clean it because it's probably dusty if you've been off-roading, and then what order to stick everything in. But it's a very complete kit, and you can find this online. We don't sell them on the GenRight website, but DEI is mass distributed, so available pretty much everywhere, including their own site. And this is, again, called the Boom Mat. And I'm really looking forward to having these installed. So
Rick Turner says, I have their boom mat in my TJ hardtop. Works amazing sound-wise and heat-wise.
there you go. Oh yeah, the heat. I forgot all about the heat. That's a great point. It'll help insulate a little bit more.
And then Anthony Chevalier said, DEI makes a great 4.0 kit for the TJ to wrap the fuel rail and injectors to help with heat soak. I use it on my 2000 Jeep Speed.
They do. In fact, normally I have some other
What's a
DPI
Jeep Speed?
stuff out here. That's a racing class.
Oh.
They're XJs that they outfit and then race.
Oh.
So I use a bunch of DEI product on Terremoto, on Aftershock. I'm a big fan of their exhaust heat wrap. We all know that as we do these flat bellies, you got to tighten everything up underneath the Jeep, and you really feel the heat from the exhaust in the floor. Well, we wrap the exhaust the entire way, including the muffler, and really reduces the heat in the Jeep. You just want to keep that heat in the exhaust that's going out the back, and it's a great product. They've got if you've never been to their website, go over to their website. They've got a ton of really good, well-engineered product, hence their name. And I think you'll really enjoy their stuff. So, but we use it on every single build we do here at GenRight.
Rick Turner said, ready to make TJs great again. Time for that budget TJ build.
Oh man, okay. Well, I'm not ready to talk about that yet. It is on the docket though. I don't know if we've mentioned, we are putting a new cage in Jennings' Jeep. That should be done hopefully tomorrow. We were just waiting for the aluminum roof. We just needed to get all the tabs put on and signed off. I'm sure we'll do a video on that and then get that out too. And then probably talk about it on, maybe even next week's Tech Talk. Okay.
Wait, George
Yeah.
Files has a light question.
Okay,
You
sure.
mentioned yellow cutting under the dust.
Yes.
Do yellow lights really work better in snow, rain, fog, etc.?
So it is believed that selective yellow is really good for that. What's cool is you're not stuck. Many lights that you buy right now, other brands, you're buying the lenses that are colored already and you don't have a chance. So what's cool about this is that you get to change it, right? Like if you don't think it works, then you can go to amber for a little darker, or you can go to this. This changes the beam, and even though it's clear, the way that it's built, it actually makes it hit the ground differently, and you get to be the judge of what works best for your vehicle, your eyes, your conditions. So, but that selective yellow is awesome in the dust, for sure.
What color is Jennings' cage?
Have you decided?
Yeah, I want it to be red.
She wants it to be
For
red.
sure.
I was campaigning for silver. But
No. My Jeep is Sonic. Sonic is blue with red shoes and red accents. It's decided already
Oh yeah,
by Sony.
she'd fit right in at Jeep Beach.
Yes. Rick Turner says, between the boom mat and the armor light flooring, my TJ is bougie luxurious.
Oh man.
Me too, Rick. And Summer asked, Tony, do you still have the factory carpet in your JL, or have you upgraded the flooring?
I do have the factory carpet. I wanted to get the armor light like Jennings got in hers. I just haven't got there yet. I honestly, guys, I'm never home. I have zero time to do anything. And if I am home, I've got projects at home that I need to work on. So I'm hoping this year I will have a little bit more time to be here in the shop and working on stuff, including new products that I want to work on. So
Travis Dalton asked, what steering box do you have in Aftershock?
well, that's a special item that I've been working on. I'm not quite ready to talk about it, but it is custom.
Wow, you're all closed off today.
But
Secretive.
it is something I plan to make available to the public. So I think you guys will be really happy when I finally release it.
All right.
All right. Next is K&N. All right. all of you know K&N makes air filters. I don't know how many of you know they make oil filters. This, by the way, this is the type that's in your JL or JK. Otherwise, it's the big screw-on style, like for a V8. And they also make intake systems. They make the cleaners for these filters. They make lots and lots of stuff, including, you know, whole oil kits. Part of the reason I want to talk about these guys is we just came back from that Overland kit trip, and I wanted to show you what my filters look like. So I pulled out my air filter, which is a K&N, and at first I thought, hey, doesn't look too bad. Look at this side. Okay? Yeah. Now, here's what I want to tell you guys. This is one trip.
Oh my God.
Okay, so, and I'm on top of this. Like this was clean before I left. All right? So if you haven't checked your filter in a while, you're kidding yourself, okay? If you've done any off-road driving, it is gonna look bad. Now, the good news is that it stayed on this side and didn't get to this side. All right, so that's what you're after. You want to make sure that your filter's doing the right job. Now, that filter, which is, as they advertise, is cleanable. So they have a cleaning kit, this stuff you spray on. I don't know what it is. It smells like 409, but it's not 409. It's something better. You rinse it, you let it sit, then you rinse it, and it's clean again. They have some oil you spray on. The oil catches all the really fine stuff, and the filter material catches the rest, which, as you can see, it did. Next is the cabin filter, which I'm not sure a lot of you realize you have a cabin filter. This is behind the glove box. Mine got torn as I just took it out tonight to show you guys. I'm gonna go, follow me over here this way. These catch a lot of dust, yes. So that would have been on the inside of your car or Jeep. And they make these as well that are also cleanable. So again, you can, I think these are 20-something bucks a pop over at the auto parts store if you buy just the throwaway kind, or you can get the cleanable ones. So I like the cleanable myself. And then of course, I put a brand new oil filter in every single time I change the oil. And after this trip, I'm ready to do, after I seen that oil filter, I'm ready to do a full service, every fluid, everything, because it got to work out on this trip.
Jerry says it's almost like we drove in dust for 4 days.
We were driving in dust. Yes, we were having way too much fun staying together. So,
Barbara Street asks, is it true Mopar will void your warranty for running a K&N filter?
I haven't heard, I mean, I heard gossip about that, but I've never seen that. So I don't know for certain. But that would be a good question for somebody over at K&N. I would encourage you to call there. And I wanted to tell you, as of today, I don't know if you want to zoom in on this or if they can see this, but they just put their cabin air filters 20% off. So they are having a sale, and this is direct off their website. Their engine air filters are also 20% off. So if yours looks like mine, it might be time to get one of those. And intake systems, they're offering $50, not 50%, but $50 off a full intake system. So that's another good thing. All right, so timing was good on that. You know, these are, they wanted me to remind everybody, not only are these more high performance, but they're actually a better filter. And that's why I run them. I'm not as concerned, like in my JL, about the performance. I'm concerned about how good is the product working. So,
Chris Carey said a lot of people say that K&N air filters let a lot of particles in.
yeah, I haven't experienced that. I just checked the intake tube on mine when I pulled this filter out, and it was perfectly clean. So, yep. And by the way, you know, all of our vehicles now, the newer vehicles have mass airflow sensors, and if those get dirty at all, you'll have all kinds of check engine codes and stuff. You'll know right away that your filter has been compromised for sure. All right, what have I got next? Oh, we're going to talk about more events. Okay. So if you missed the SoCal Overland trip, shame on you. You missed out big time.
Amy and Bobby Cleveland said they'd love to join us for the next one.
They
So-
absolutely should.
Where and when?
This
the
is a
next one?
screenshot of our website. The next thing I'm going to is TDS. I will be there to wheel this Friday, this week, Friday and Saturday. Okay. Now the club, Tierra del Sol, they call it the Desert Safari. They put on their own trail ride. If you want to go on their own trail ride, you can. That's great. Everything you sign up for TDS, every piece of apparel you buy, all goes to a great cause. This club probably donates more money to land use than any club I know of. Okay, so it's a great thing to support. And if you come out there, you can camp with us, you can wheel with us, you can wheel with them. This is a huge event. It's like King of the Hammers. There's 50,000 people out there. So there's plenty to do. There's a little training. They call it a training area, but I just call it an obstacle course. That's a ton of fun to wheel around in. So that's good. After that, in April, we've got our Sand Hollow experience. So we are doing that the same dates that Moab is doing Easter Jeep Safari. We are doing our own thing over in Sand Hollow. If you're coming from California, it's half the drive and twice the fun, I guarantee, because you're not going to get stuck in some run with 40 people. You're going to be wheeling with people that are good and fast and know how to do it. So
And it's free,
gonna be
right?
great. What's that?
It's free, right?
And also free. Okay, other than what it costs to get in the park, that's not us. We don't charge anything. Of course, we've got all of our Jeep nights through I guess we missed one here in March, but yeah, plenty of Jeep nights every month, every third Friday. Then later in April, we've got a day run up at Big Bear. Those trails are not particularly hard, so that means it opens it up to everybody, and that's going to be fun. Again, a day run, so anybody can come up. Then we're going out to Parker in the beginning of May. And again, these are our runs. Tierra del Sol is an organized run put on by that club, but the rest of these are pretty much our runs. So Parker, I know that we're also doing beginning of June run out to the Hammers. Here's the end of May is High Desert Roundup. Again, another one that you can wheel with us. And then mid-June, we've got our next overland trip in Central California. This is going to be fun. We are taking off from Rugged Radios, our first night of camping. They got a big facility with their own taco facility, like bar. We're going to camp there first and then take off. We're going to go out into the high mountain trails. We're going to stop and have breakfast or lunch at the at the Pozo Saloon. We're going to be wheeling out at Pismo. We've got tons of fun. Again, I think I've told everybody we don't do anything that sucks. So if you missed this one, again, shame on you. This is easy. Any build, even a stock Rubicon could do this stuff. So I want you guys to not say, oh, I'm not built enough. Everybody is built enough. And then beyond this, this is the only 8 that I could get for a screenshot, but we've got more. If you go to our website and at the very top it says company, click on that, and then you scroll down, it'll say runs and events, and you can see the rest of the year of runs and events. So everything's posted. There's no excuse that you didn't know. I couldn't plan enough, blah, blah, blah. And by the way, I had all of this posted last December. So the fact that people were like, well, I didn't know, then you're just not paying attention. You need to pay more attention. Okay. Any more questions on runs?
Not right
No?
now.
Okay. All right, we're doing pretty good on time. I can definitely field some questions. We got about 10 extra minutes that I can field some Jeep questions if people have them. The other thing I was going to mention, since we just came off of a run, is good trail etiquette, right? Moving over to the side, If you're going downhill, move over. The guys coming uphill have the right of way. Don't dust people out. Slow down near camps. And when you're passing other people, your tires, you don't realize it, but they throw a lot of rocks and stuff. And there's just no reason. You're just passing them for 30 seconds. You just got to slow down and be polite and wave and smile. Act like you're having a good time, because if you're not having a good time when you're out wheeling, then you need to reevaluate life. I can tell you that.
Nick Rapinich says, added the Parker Run, fun area.
Yes, super fun.
Jerry DeRumpel said, I've ran K&N filters for years and do not agree. Mine stays clean as a whistle as long as it stays connected.
There you go.
Cool.
And by the way, we run, not this particular one, but we run a K&N filter in all of our race cars, all of the years that we've been racing King of the Hammers, and it doesn't get any dustier than that. So, no, we've had really good luck with this product, and I wouldn't be using it if it wasn't good, I can tell you that.
Anthony Chevalier asked, can I send you a DM to get your camping coordinates?
Yes, of course. Yes, and by the way, we will be right off the S22, and I can't remember the cross street, but we're right at the intersection of one of the dirt road turnoffs, and my RV and trailer will be super visible. So it would be impossible to miss. Okay, but I'd be happy to send you those. Yep.
Kevin K says, make sure that you oil the filter as part of the cleaning process. That's all included in the K&N cleaning kit.
Yes, for sure. So, by the way, it is important that you let the filter dry, okay? So you can't do this in a hurry. What you need to do is wash the filter and then let it dry overnight, or however, I mean, if you could put it on a fan or whatever you need to do if you're in a hurry, but overnight is plenty, and then you oil it. You do not want to oil it while it's wet, okay? So definitely let it dry. What I do is I have two, right? So I can now clean that one. This one goes in the Jeep, and then the next time this one's dirty, the other one's prepped and ready to go in. So that's the way I do it. But I'm doing it a lot more than most people, so.
Troy says you can buy pre-filter for the conical filters.
You can, that's right.
Two Feather Channel asked, does the fuel access door come with the purchase of a fuel tank, or is it extra?
It depends on the tank. If you buy a JL or a JK tank, that access plate comes with the tank. If you have an older Jeep, an LJ, a YJ, a TJ, a CJ, then you need to buy this separately. Good question.
Let's see, George Files, opinion on older CJ2A oil bath air filter versus paper air filter?
You know, the oiled type filters have been around for a long time. I mean, I grew up motorcycle racing, and that's all you ran was an oiled filter. And we cleaned them, you know, all the time. So, you know, I've obviously, you know, there are in some cases where the paper filter is good enough. But I think for the kind of conditions that we're driving in, I think the oil filter is a better choice. So versus like a car that never leaves the street. Yeah.
What's the difference between oiled versus dry filters?
As far as, well, the oil is what really catches that fine dust, okay? And then actually as it builds up, it actually filters it even more. And then you've got the element, the cloth element inside this, which is several layers of different size, you know, micron openings to catch different levels of the dirt, you know, that would also get past the dust. So this company's been around for a long time, and they're very well engineered. So like I say, if it wasn't good, I wouldn't be running it. We'd lose too many motors. Some of my engines are very expensive. So.
Texas JKU, do you run the screen sock over the filter?
I do not. So we used to in the race car, and we figured out that all it did was hide what it looked like underneath there. So you would visually look at it and go, oh, it looks fine. But underneath was horrible. So the sock is good for big stuff, right? It's gonna, if you're spitting sand at it and rocks and stuff, but the everything's gonna get through that sock. and then it's hiding underneath there. And you really get a false sense of security that it's clean under there, but it's not. So,
Josh says, can you demonstrate how not to over oil a filter?
I don't have anything that I can try that on, but you certainly don't want to soak it. The filter oil is red, so when you're putting it on, you need just enough to change the color of. When you wash it, it'll be gray, and then when you put the oil on, it'll be red. And you just want to change the color. You don't want it dripping off there. You don't want to go too crazy with it. What will end up happening is your vehicle will suck it in, and then it's going to get on your mass airflow sensor and cause trouble as well. So, yeah.
Bobber Street says, the rear inner fenders I just got, which are the old model, I guess, am I able to run them without the spacers? I have rubbing with them that I didn't have with the stock, so I remove them until I lift it next time.
That's fine. The spacers, by the way, were designed to be in there so that people who had put things through their inner fender, because there's a lot of different things that you could bolt on, whether it's subwoofers or cargo rack mounts or whatever, you could hide that and clean up the inner fender. If you don't have any of those things, you could push it back and have more space. Otherwise, yep, you could pull them for now and then run them later on once you're lifted, or have more offset wheels or something. Yeah, good question.
Okay. Tim Pellegrino is watching.
Who is?
Tim.
Oh, Tim is?
He says rubbing is a personal problem.
I'm gonna show you how easy it is
Tim.
to install this. Just like that. That is some sticky stuff. So that's gonna be nice. I can't wait to calm down the volume level in there. So, all right, we got a few minutes left for a few more questions if they're out there. If not, I'm going to remind everybody, if you're happy with our parts, go over on our website, and on each of the products, you can write a review. Go ahead and write us a review. Obviously, those are what other people look at. So good, intelligent reviews would be helpful to those other ones that are shopping. And of course, guys and gals, follow us. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We've got a ton of videos, thousands of videos over on YouTube that you are all welcome to watch from, I think 15 years of videos. So it's quite a bit. All right. Anything else?
Amy Cleveland just wants some inner fender liners now.
Gotcha. And by the way, we just finished a video for a brand new super ventilated inner fender like I have on Aftershock that also opens up the fender well for bigger tires. And that video will be coming out. If it's not already out today, it'll be out this week, probably by Friday. So really, really good informational video.
Anthony says, how's your mom doing? She hasn't checked in for a while.
I know. I think she's just
her.
been busy. Yeah, we all miss her. But thanks for saying that. Maybe she'll watch this after the fact and get a kick out of that. So appreciate that. Yeah.
Daniel Partita says, would you say I could run front 2.9 coilovers with 2.5 shocks with springs?
Front? On what vehicle? What vehicle are we talking about? I need to know, like what the setup is, if it's a factory width axle or wider, and just give me some more details. Okay. What else we got?
Nothing.
That's about it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate it. We appreciate you guys taking your Wednesday evening to spend with us, and hopefully we'll see you out there at TDS. We're going to have a heck of a good time. And if not, maybe we'll catch you at the next one, or we'll see you next Wednesday back here talking about more Jeeps and products.